Hey, what's going on, everybody? My name is Corey, better known as the Seaman, and I want to welcome you to another edition of the Seaman's Cinema. Sit down at the desk, watching some trailers, and kind of shifting into one of my favorite realms, that being horror. With the last couple we looked at the end of yesterday, we watched the Frankenstein trailer coming from Netflix and Guillermo del Toro. I hate that it's not going to be on the big screen, but I'm loving what I'm seeing. Very excited for that one. And then today my mom's been pestering me so much to watch this trailer because it's been like a week and change, but finally took a look at the official trailer for Dexter Resurrection. As a big old Dexter fan, I'm very excited that Mr. Dexter Morgan is coming back. I'm pumped for Michael C. Hall. The trailer feels like it's got a different energy than the last few seasons that we've had with Hall in them proper. You're coming off a really big win with Original Sin, and I'm just digging the way that trailer was feeling. If you want to see my reactions, you can see them right up there. But now we keep our foot planted in the horror realm, and heck, we dive in even deeper into the horror proper realm to take a look at our next trailer, which is a flick that I'm interested in. The first movie I really dug, thought it was fantastic, didn't think it was something that would need a sequel, but if we're gonna go back and play, I'm always interested to see what we're getting, and I love me some Ethan Hawke. What are we talking about? Why don't you pull up a chair, take a seat. We are getting ready to take a look at the official trailer for Black Phone 2. And like I said, I am intrigued. I actually don't know really anything about what's going on with Black Phone 2. Obviously, the first one featured Mason Thames. He did a phenomenal job, and he is getting ready to blow up in How to Train Your Dragon's live action version that comes out this week. Very excited for that as a How to Train Your Dragon fan. Quick side tangent, I don't always feel great, especially with the Disney live action stuff. And like, as a fan of animation, like, just stick with the original. But there is something about How to Train Your Dragon that has me very excited for that movie. And Mason Thames, I think, is definitely part of that. But I'm really interested to see like where you go after the first Black Phone. Like I said, it wasn't a movie that screamed sequel to me, but I'm really here for it. And according to IMDb, now that I have that up on the computer, we get into the synopsis, which reads: as Finn, now 17, struggles with life after his captivity, his sister begins receiving calls in her dreams from the Black Phone and seeing disturbing visions of three boys being stalked at a winter camp known as Alpine Lake. That's actually kind of interesting, right? Like, clearly, Hawk's character, the grabber, not gonna come after Thames anymore, right? Okay, Yahweh, leave it alone. Move to a different location, get into something different, but he's gonna keep doing what he's doing. And somehow those supernatural connections, following the Thames's sister, and she's seeing that this guy is doing more messed up things, that seems to be sending Thames to maybe go chase him. That seems like an interesting idea. And again, while this is a movie that I don't think ever needed a sequel, based on the synopsis, like I said, I am intrigued to see what we get here. And I really did enjoy Hawke in the role, so getting to see him do more of that, I'm here for. And I think it'll be cool to see Mason Thames go back to this world a few years later and a little bit older, and see what he brings to it. So let's not waste any more time. Let's slide on over, get the trailer up for you. Trailer is in front of me. Let's waste no more time and take a look at what we are getting with the official trailer for Black Phone 2. It's like the last payphone in the world. Ooh. I don't remember. Did he record things in the first movie? Oh, man. Out of order. It's ringing. That's interesting. There are our three boys. Also, like,
I had a bad dream.
sister, especially in the world of horror. Like the idea of playing at a camp, I kind of dig that too. PTSD, man. That's her in the. Oh, that's interesting. I guess she was getting a call from the black phone, right? Thames has grown up so much.
Hello, Finney.
Oh! This October.
Did you think our story was over? You're dead.
That's cool. Like he's standing there. Like
You,
that's neat.
of all people.
Ooh, I like the different camera filters that they're putting on it too.
It's just a word.
Dead is just a word. Oh, is he on skates? It's such a cool visual mask. Oh! Yeah, man, dial up the supernatural elements even more. Oh!
Vengeance is mine.
Ooh. Oh, what is that? What? Did he just... Did the mask rip his... What, like... I wasn't... Some of the visuals are fantastic in this, man.
Vengeance
Is...
mine.
I'm here for it. Yeah, dude, he pulled off his face! Like, he didn't just pull off the bottom of the mask. And I think in the movie, didn't he have like multiple masks? Like he had masks that showed the bottom of his face, and then he had like the full mask, right? I think it's been a while since I've seen the first one, but like that's like literally pulling stuff off of his face. Now I will say, if you're looking at the film quality, it is grainy. So this is a vision of some kind, and it seems to this point that the visions are coming from Thames's sister. At least that's what it looks like is going on. And I like, again, like I said, the supernatural elements being dialed up a little bit more than the first one. But like, what a horrifying visual, right? Like, this dude just straight up like pulls his face off his face. That's a cool. There's a bunch of cool visuals in here, especially like the ending, like the last like 30 seconds of the trailer. Like, I love that. Again, like having the payphones around, like that's terrifying. The snow on the mask gives it a different quality. I'm here. I'm so here. So like, I like it's one of those where it was like nobody was asking for a black phone too. But now that we're getting one and I'm seeing what they're giving us, I think I'm kind of like on board. Like it looks cool. And like I said, I like taking it further, dialing up and leaning into the things that were built in the first one in a bigger way. And it doesn't feel like it's too over the top, but like feels like it could be something that connects. Very here for Ethan Hawke. He was so good as the grabber in the first one. To see him do more of that, I'm excited for. Like it was a role that like not out of character for him, but kind of adjacent to the things that he did. And I really thought he delivered. And I love anytime Hawke comes to play in the world of horror. And same thing with Thames, like such a talented kid. And now to see him older, man, he grew up so fast. It's like he looks even older in this than he looks in, with how they have him set up in How to Train Your Dragon. But the idea of him coming back, trying to protect his sister and find these three kids, like that's a cool kind of driving force for him, and then revenge being what's driving Ethan Hawke and utilizing his sister as a pawn. I think that could work. I don't necessarily know if it would be as good as the first, but I am somebody who, in the world of horror, if you're gonna sequelize something, go bigger, right? And this movie is definitely going bigger. So like, entertain me and scare me like a little bit. Like I'm not expecting you to reach what Black Phone was, but if you take me back to that world and give me something that gets me to do this or gets me to jump and is entertaining and just, well constructed and a story that makes sense, I'm here for it. And so far, I think this trailer looks like it's checking most of those boxes. So the question is, what are you thinking? Where did you land on Black Phone? What did you think of Mason Thames back then? Are you excited for him to be in How to Train Your Dragon and to see an older version of him here in Black Phone 2? Are you pumped for Ethan Hawke to come back to The Grabber? What did you think of his performance in the first one? What in this trailer seems to be speaking to you about his performance in the second one? Is this a movie that you wanted? Is it a movie that you care about? Is it one do you think is gonna flop because it's a sequel that we didn't need? Or did they find something that might actually work and get audiences back in the theater and excited to play around in this world? Anything you got, good, bad, indifferent, on the official trailer for Black Phone 2, put it down below in the comment section. Look forward to talking to you down there. As always, if you enjoyed this video, please give me a thumbs up. And if you're new, you want to come hang out with the C-Man anytime we're talking movies, TV, trailer reactions, you want to be here. October is a minute away, but this week has gotten me excited for multiple things coming up in October. Bought my New York Comic Con tickets on the pre-sale that I had. Locked my hotel room down. Like, we are set and stoked for October there. And Black Phone 2 is coming in October. So you want to see what my thoughts are when we get there. And so many months away in October. You just dig the vibe. You want to show a little love and support. Well, come join C-Maniac Nation. It's super easy. Jump over there. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that little bell if you want those alerts. And until next time for the C-Man Cinema Sit Down, I've been the C-Man. I'm signing off. Peace.
C-Maniac Nation, you look nervous. Is it the scars? Would you like to know where I got them? No? Well, then maybe you'd like to see another video with the C-Man. How about up here or over here? And if you really dig the C-Man, well, then show him a little love right over there.